In a dimly lit conference room, the fluorescent buzz seems to hum with the weight of unspoken truths. The air is tinged with the scent of stale coffee, and beneath the polished surface, tension crackles like static. Kira sits upright, her gaze steady but her mind racing. The words float around her. Restructuring, consolidation, displacement. But inside, she's asking something else. How much am I really worth in this shifting game? Or is it more subtle? How do I hold on to my dignity when everything's changing? The silence stretches, thick with the unspoken question. Who controls the story here? Who gets to define success, and at what cost to those like her, whose experience should be an asset but is often just collateral damage? As she breathes in, steadying herself, she knows this isn't the end. It's just the first chapter of a rebirth, one she's been preparing for, in silence, for weeks. Because in this moment, her resolve is the true innovation, and her story is far from over. In a quiet corner of the world, beneath the fluorescent hum and the scent of stale coffee, Kira sits braced, arms crossed, eyes steady. The room feels heavy, silent, yet loud with unspoken truths. She's been here before, facing the shifting tides, the ruthless game of corporate restructuring. Now, her career hangs in balance, threatened by ageism cloaked in words like restructuring. But beyond the fear, she knows this isn't the end. It's the start of something bigger. A quiet fire flickers in her eyes, dignity intact, resilience hardened by years of experience. In the stillness, she whispers to herself, "Could they really erase what I've earned?" No. Her story isn't over. Not yet. Kira receives an email from Victor himself. The desperation practically drips from her screen as she reads the words, "Please call me. We need to talk." She forwards it to Precision Systems' legal team. No reply needed before noon. The industry is buzzing. TechVantage stock plunges 7%. Precision, up 12%. Journalists swarm, calling her. She feels the weight of it. Her voice stays calm. Of course she's validated. 15 years of build-up, others taking credit, being told to be grateful just for a seat at the table. But now, it's different. She's finally recognized. Her new assistant interrupts. Development team is waiting in the conference room. She nods, saying, "Tell them I'll join later." As she heads to her first meeting as Chief Innovation Officer, her phone buzzes again. Miguel from her old team. Victor's about to explode, but she's already miles ahead. Her departure was just a beginning. Her innovations are too vital to forget. TechVantage might try to duplicate her work, yet every day spent trying to catch up is a day they lose. By midday, the truth begins to surface. Her patent, legally hers, clear, undisputed. Denise from HR calls, voice cautious. "There might be a misunderstanding regarding your patent rights." She's calm as ever. "There's no misunderstanding. My employment agreement is explicit. It's mine." The silence on the line hangs heavy. Later, Kira steps into the boardroom. Confident, unshaken, outline of her tech roadmap in front of the investors. Greg nods approvingly. She's no longer behind the scenes. She's at the helm. The industry's reaction? TechVantage crumbles. Stock down 23%. Major clients bail, too wary to trust the once mighty giant. Meanwhile, her legal team sets the terms. 3 times the usual licensing rate, plus acknowledgement. Victor's ego? It's going to cost him more than money. His reputation. And every single day TechVantage flails trying to catch her? That's the day they fall further behind. 10 days after her exit, she begins her new leadership, assembling her innovation team. The energy, electric. Her former engineer Anita looks around and says, "This is what real value looks like." Kira smiles. Finally, recognition. She's no longer the undervalued worker. She's the pioneer. Just as they map out the next evolution of her algorithm, her assistant enters, urgent. Tech Vantage's board just ousted Victor. He's gone, immediately. The news spreads fast. Industry headlines trumpet the downfall of a fallen titan. Marjorie Thompson, out too. The leadership crisis deepens. That evening, an email arrives from Richard Donovan, new interim CEO. "Congratulations," it says simply. "We'd like to discuss a licensing deal." Her focus sharpens. Victory tastes sweeter when it's earned, not stolen. Her journey, it's not just about patents. It's about reclaiming her place and reminding the industry. Innovation isn't anonymous. It's personal. 3 months later, Kira stands on stage at the National Technology Innovation Conference, the same hall where last year she was just an attendee, forgotten, a shadow behind her boss. Now, she's the keynote. Her voice echoes confidently. Innovation belongs to those who protect it, who value their creators. The crowd listens, sharp and attentive. Young women approach her, hungry for advice. One confesses, "Your story changed how I document my work." She smiles, heart swelling. As the event ends, her phone buzzes. Tech Vantage has finally announced a licensing agreement, acknowledging her as the inventor. Her name, forever linked to a breakthrough that's reshaped industries. Now, in her community center, she reflects. The view outside, golden leaves rustling in the wind, a symbol of change. Her achievements, inarguable. Her name, now etched into history. The path wasn't easy. Years of silence, battle, resilience. But she's learned that recognition isn't given. It's earned. And when you know your worth, no corporate structure can steal your story. This journey wasn't about revenge. It was about claiming what's rightfully hers, about showing the world that true innovators deserve more than applause. They deserve legacy.